Tonight, I go flying, I paint a street with my tires, and I go down a pipe. Welcome back to the Wii U 5. Third-party ports, or just third parties in general, are kind of a sore topic for Nintendo fans. It's even more of a sore spot for those that wish to or can only afford to go to the Wii U as a primary console. But what about the scraps we did get? Was there a gem in there some of you missed? Need for Speed Most Wanted is probably the only properly done port on the Wii U. Never mind that it was late to the Wii U, this game stands as one of the best third-party ports. It was for once the definitive version, thanks to Criterion. Funnily enough, it came published from Electronic Arts, a company voted Worst Company in America 2 years in a row. Let's start by stating the obvious. Need for Speed Most Wanted is an arcade racer. Do not expect any semblance of realism in this game. However, therein lies its greatest strength. Races are intense and completely unrealistic. You will slam other vehicles just like in the Hollywood movies. You'll bash through street decor like trash cans and stoplights, and nothing will stop you other than a building or a wall. It's all pure arcade racing, and drifting around corners, once mastered, is quite a delight in its ease of execution. Then there are the highlight boss fights of the game, Most Wanted races. Each of these 10 races is presented by an often striking introduction to the car you are going to race. Let me allow you to watch this to get an idea of what I'm talking about. These one-on-one races are the bread and butter of this game, and often serve a healthy dose of action-packed racing. There are a few issues with this game though, namely its attempt to force Origin upon you. You are required to have an Origin account and to sign onto it in order to play online. How uncouth, Electronic Arts! The other is that getting busted or captured by the police serves virtually no penalty of any kind. I don't exactly have the rush of escaping the police when there's no real punishment involved. I should lose my car permanently until I find another jack spot to get it again, at the minimum. There are plenty of races to go through. It should be noted, however, that the races cannot be freely chosen with any car. Cars each have their own set of races, so if you want to go through every race the game has to offer, you'll have to use quite a large number of the cars, even the boring ones. The Wii U version included the Ultimate Speed Pack DLC, but did not receive any further DLC thereafter. That's quite a pity, but fear not, the game will last you hours of arcade racing insanity. I've poured more than 40 hours into exploring the game and maxing out my favorite cars. Not to worry about the graphics, as the Wii U version has been injected with almost all PC textures. It's hard to appreciate on a compressed video online, but the textures are definitely there. They're also hard to appreciate in motion, which is what works against this favorable advantage for the Wii U. In addition, the nighttime lighting has been completely revamped. Rest assured, you are getting the best looking console version. However, the real standout is the game's audio. Just listen to the roar of this Aston Martin Vanquish and the hair-raising echo through this tunnel. And then there's a few gamepad specific options that are quite nifty, one of which is to change the time of day with the touch of a button. Another is to automatically repair and repaint your vehicle, and for the less skilled, the option to turn off traffic entirely. These gamepad options do not change the game, but are a welcome concept. Need for Speed Most Wanted is a solid port, no doubt about it. What flaws it has are present on all versions, while the Wii U has the advantage of being an actual visual upgrade to its other versions. It stands as one of, if not the only, definitive version of a port that made it to the Wii U despite not receiving further DLC. If you wanted to know what a third-party game with some decent effort would be like on the Wii U, this is your example. I give Need for Speed Most Wanted an 8.5 out of 10. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Like my Facebook page, follow me on Twitter, and of course, subscribe to my channel for more Wii U content delivered directly to your retinas. See you next time on the Wii U 5.